It is the victory moment with CK. Join the show as we chat victory in the midst of the uncertainty in life, because each day can be a victory moment if you don't quit, if you don't give up, and if you don't let go. Well, hello to everyone and welcome. I am so excited today because we celebrated men and our mothers and aunties and what we call stepmoms and grandmas. We celebrated last month our men's turn. Those that have been a dad, whether they actually just being a mentor in a young man's life and even a young girl's life. So today, as we're about to celebrate the Father's weekend, weekend is coming up. I want to just celebrate. I want to celebrate and acknowledge, fathers, grandfathers, dads, and so forth that have really stepped in and made a difference in a child's life. So let's chat today. It's all about Father's Day and celebrating the men today. I want to talk first and say, I got these few things online I'm about to share, and I thought it was fitting for what's transpiring, for what we are about to celebrate. And when I saw it, it just touched me because I know my father has always been a dad. So I'm going to start off by talking about my dad. One thing I always say, and sometimes we get into this thing where if someone makes a mistake, whether it be a man or a woman, that it makes them a bad person and so forth. And I always say this: we are responsible for our actions, but the most important thing is, although we may make a mistake, once we get up a new day, we have another day to to do it right or make it right somehow. We will not always be perfect, but we can make it right by acknowledging our mistakes and then doing the right thing the next time. And I am excited today because like I said, my dad, he's always been that person that I can call in the midst of whatever. I mean, even as a young girl, he was always there, like, hey, that's not how we do that, or whatever. As him and my mom work together to do the best that they can. And this is what I always say. Parents do the best that they can because they can only do what they know. And and as we grow, we learn. As we grow, we get into a more of an understanding. But I want to start off, as I'm about to share six thoughts and things when it comes to dad that I found as I was just going through Google, and also just going through certain things as I do little research and things of that sort. But one thing, the first thing that stood out to me is Any man can be a father, but it takes someone special or a special man to be a dad. Father and dad. Father, I'm gonna say it again, father and dad. And as we as we come into this season, and as we came into this season, I want to acknowledge God because He has been the ultimate and first father and dad. And He loves us so much, and He handpicks our parents, whether we don't understand or know why. For whatever reason, one person will have a particular parent, and another person will have a particular parent. But the bottom line is, we have a Father in heaven that knows all that we need. And I want to acknowledge that first, because he reminds us that if we acknowledge Him in all our ways, He will direct our pathway. That means He will give us the things that, there's so many promises. He promised to give us the desires of our hearts, but that's because our hearts connect with His heartbeat. So I wanted to start off like that, but there's only a special person or man that can really be a dad. And I want to talk about the traits and what we talk about when we're talking about being a dad or a father. A father. And it says, funny. A father knows how to make you laugh in the midst of it all. Even when it doesn't, even when it's like, are you kidding me right now? But then he's like, he puts a smile on your face because he knows exactly when to bring what you need and supply your needs, just like our Father in heaven. That doesn't mean everything you get, because everything is not good for you. But when He supplies your needs, that's the key. When he's in being funny, He knows that there are certain times that we just need our dad to be funny. Patient. A dad is patient. That means that they see a circumstance, whether you are being a good child or going through a phase of whatever how they call it, but they make sure that they are patient, because love is patient and love is kind, and love doesn't always thinking about itself, but it knows that we are not perfect, and it understands that we just may need a little grace and mercy. And that's how that go. So a dad is strong, and when I say strong, that doesn't mean it's always perfect. That doesn't mean he's always doing the perfect thing or the right thing. But what it means is that he's strong because he knows he has to be there for his family. He has to be there for his child. He has to be there for the mother of his child. And notice I didn't get into the other part of it. There's some other things I would say, but I'm just going to say mother of his child for now. And then he is the child's hero. He's our hero. A dad is always his daughter or son, or his child's hero, because we look up to them for their guidance. We look up to them for their provision. We look up to them for encouragement. And it and as those that may come and catch this on, as it replays, share your comments, share your thoughts in reference to what do you think when it comes to your dad. My heart, goes out to those that their dad is no longer here for them to touch physically. My heart goes out because it's something about just the same thing, like it's something about a mom. It's something about a dad. It's something about being able, especially a young lady, a girl, being able to talk to your dad about things that only he would understand because he's a man. As he protects us, he says, no, that's not how that goes. So he becomes and he is our hero. If you don't understand that, yeah, the dad becomes our hero because he steps in right on time. Just like I noticed what I said first, just like our Heavenly Father, he steps in right on time. He gives you guidance. He gives you a covering. He gives you strength through whatever you may be going through. So it goes into he's reliable, a real dad. And when we say father is reliable, they're not going to just leave you all willy-nilly. They're going to make sure that you're taken care of. And men, we thank you. Fathers, dads, we thank you for those that have continued to step up to the plate and make sure the home is taken care of, making sure that the mother of your child is taken care of as she's taking care of your child. We appreciate the men that take time to make sure that whatever need is supplied. So it's reliable. And finally, he is a provider. That means that provision is made. He's a provider, he's a protector, he's a covering. And no matter what, he's not going to leave you nor forsake you, not leave his child, not leave the mother of his child as far as making sure that everything is okay. So, dads, we celebrate you. Fathers, we thank you. Because as much as, we may not always like certain things and how certain things are done, but we are grateful to the men that say, hey, I make sure that I step up for my child and the woman that had my child. So we salute you today. Just like how we saluted the mothers and we were excited about the moms, we are excited about the dads because we know there are so many dads that did not, or men that might have done what they were supposed to. But guess what? There are a lot of dads that did what they were supposed to, even when it was made difficult. So I just wanted to get excited about Father's Day because I'm definitely excited about my dad and all that he's done and helping me to see my worth and the woman that I am today. So again, men, don't stop being your best, doing your best, and doing all that you can do to make the home safe, to provide for that home. Keep doing it and and no matter what the obstacle may be, because sometimes we, we talk too much and we expect a lot. But one of the things I realize is, just like anybody else, a dad or a father needs support too. So as we celebrate today, let's support our men. Let's celebrate them as they do the best that they can and what they know. And that's one of the things I was sharing at the beginning. We can only do what we know. If we don't know, if we don't understand, we don't really know how to do it. That's why it's so important for that balance. You of both parents being there, both parents taking on that role. So I'm excited for you, dads and fathers, and have the best weekend, as it's not just one day, because you deserve to be honored, especially when you take time to be funny for your child, patient with your child, strong for your family, a hero, because you make sure things are done, and reliable, because you're not willy-nilly. You're not there here today and gone tomorrow. And most importantly, you continue to provide. So keep doing it, man. I'm gonna have a special guest coming on. Two special guests this month, and I am so excited for this particular guest. I am the possible is it has done so much amazing content to encourage brothers and men, and I definitely want to share him with y'all and his great content. And that's just a little hint. You'll get more information. Everything's about to go out by next week for the two guests that I have coming on. One is a man, and then one is a beautiful woman. She's a surprise guest. Everybody's gonna really be surprised when they see her. But that's gonna be pre-recorded. So you can still look at it, but it'll be pre-recorded. And I'm so excited to have this person. She's amazing. And I'm not going to say who it is yet. Y'all will see the flyers and things go out. And listen, again, if you want to sponsor this show so that if you're an author, if you are a business person, I'm about to share it with a couple of people and how they can be, a part of, what we will call our sponsorship, and get their show. I mean, whether it's they may have a show, because my show, airs on Roku, Apple TV, and so forth. And I am excited of getting feedback. And like I said, please give us the feedback, because we want to give you the best of what we have, and information and all of that. So please connect. I'm gonna have more information about the sponsorship and the link that you can use if you're interested. But I am working on some things with that, because definitely Like I said, the spot is not just any willy nilly. You will, depending on how you want to do it, you can just be mentioned, and I can just mention you. You can actually be put on the BH network as, and they will do the video for you to mention you. And all you with me a sponsorship on directly on my show. And those are the and those are the, but I know more about it. Have more things sharing. I'm definitely gonna have a video by next, by the next episode in reference to what we call the survive and thrive. I've been talking about that, and I definitely will love those that would like to sponsor to help someone along their journey with their recovery, or with their cancer recovery, and just so finding out now. And then there's a process, and we have resources and all of that, as I connect with Shannon Griffin and the team. That this is our 7th year of the Survive, and we are going to be in California, and we are excited, and we want you to join us. And I already have some people already ready to donate and stuff like that. How do you want to assist with that? You can. I'm giving some brief announcements. I have a team. The CBO summit is going to Kenya. And they would love for sponsorships so that they can go to Kenya and be a blessing to the youth and to the people, be a blessing. So let's help along the journey, because it's not just about us. And I wanted to end off on that high note, because know that when you are a blessing, you are definitely blessed. And it's so important to be a blessing. So it's not about money, 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 but it's about God's work, God's kingdom, and not most importantly, just helping someone along the journey. So this evening, this afternoon, this morning, whenever you are catching this, we appreciate you at BHC Network. I appreciate you as you connect with the victory moment with CK. So today again, have an awesome and Father's Day, Daddy's Day, as you celebrate with your significant others and your children. Let that celebration continue, because especially if you're doing great things, especially if you're, like I said, you're being the best that you can. So we celebrate you, we thank you, but keep doing what you do. And I shout out my dad, Luther M. King, for all that he does. Even in the midst of all of getting maturer and and older, he still makes sure of certain things as a dad. And I have to shout him out, because that's my dad. No, yeah, that's my dad. And he's earned that right, in spite of, he's earned that right. He's never left us hungry or homeless. So I appreciate all that he's done, and still all his wisdom and his love and his support. So yeah. So everyone, again, enjoy, as today is Wednesday, enjoy your Thursday and Friday, and then as you move into the weekend, enjoy your holiday weekend, a celebration with the fathers, as we take time to honor them just like we honored the moms. So blessings and love to everybody. And as I always share out, keep keep up, standing out, simply know that you have to be in it to win it. And victory only have consider have victory. First, I have to acknowledge this if you put God first. Number one, for most, and as we proceed at true level, if you don't give up, if you don't quit, and if you just don't let go of being the best, doing your best, let's continue to do this. And because each moment can be your victory moment. Take care, everyone, on the next episode.